Sunwatcher version 2. Working units of 500 meters, just to be annoying. Draws a line across the bottom of the screen, just to give you a kind of well, it's not a horizon, because flat Earth. It's an arbitrary eye level line, for an eye level that is pretty near the ground in this case. Z is 10,000, which would be 5,000 kilometers above eye level. And then, A being the angle of the sun through the day, it's going in steps of nearly quarter of a radian. Not exactly quarter of a radian, just nearly. And no, it isn't an exact fraction of pi. There aren't a lot of things that are exact fractions of pi. So it's not going to come around to quite the same place each circuit. You notice 314 is 10 pi, so it's 100 pi. So it's doing 50 full circuits here before this program runs out. X coordinate of the center of the sun, is 20,000, meaning 10,000 kilometers, times sine of A. Y is 10,000 kilometers times the cosine of A. Tells you how far from the North Pole on that silly AE map the center of the sun would be, according to that ridiculous thing that even they don't pretend is a model. For B is 0 to 6.3, meaning go round twice. Step 0.1, tenth of a radian, roughly 5.7 degrees, roughly. At a time, local X is X plus 500 times sine B, and local Y is Y plus 500 times cos B. In other words, we are drawing a circle at altitude Z, radius 250 kilometers, around the center of the sun. Scrux and Scry are working out the positions exactly the same way as is done for my peak finder thing. 640 for the center of the screen, 100 for the height up screen of that line, 640 for a scale factor, times the angle in radians whose tangent is how far to the right it is divided by how far away it is in the YZ plane, and how far up it is divided by how far away it is in the XY plane. And then it draws a point, a single point, and then it moves to the next position around that circle. The next one is doing X and Z. It's keeping Y the same. If you assume we're somewhere up north looking south, it's drawing a circle up, down, east and west around the center of the sun, but not going north and south at all. And then the next one is keeping X the same, so it's going up, down, north and south, but not going east and west at all. It draws 3 circles, 1 horizontal circle, 2 vertical circles, around a point that is going in a circle around some arbitrary point in the sky. Let's see what that looks like. There's your first circle, which is the horizontal one. Here it's drawing a vertical circle that you're facing, not quite square on. And there's the vertical circle that is exactly edge on to you. Once it finishes that one, there we go. 0.23 radians to the right, another horizontal circle, but bear in mind this horizontal circle is a long way above you, so you're looking up at it, which is why you see an ellipse. There's a north-facing one, which is not facing towards a point above you, it's facing to a point above you and off to your right. And here comes the vertical one, next vertical one, which isn't edge on to you, it's edge on to a viewer somewhere off to your right. And then the next position. And then I'm going to make this go 100 times this fast, just to speed things up. And there you go. Spherical object as represented by that set of 3 circles, moving in a circle above you. Always above you, and always above your eye level. So you gotta ask yourself one question. Is that what a sunset looks like in your world?